Good day. My name is Marcus Lynn. I'm the senior pastor of First Christian Church of Versailles. This is the first in a series of short videos explaining exactly who we are and where we're headed as a church. Almost every Sunday, you will hear that First Christian Church exists to make disciples of Jesus by being the family of God sent into the world on a daily basis. Okay, great. Marcus, that's a fine mission statement, but what does that actually mean? And so let me just break it down for you. We believe that the mission of every church and the mission of every follower of Jesus should be the pursuit of helping other people discover God's love for them through Jesus, and for them to become a disciple of Jesus alongside us. Now, how churches go about making disciples of Jesus may look different, but we think that the make disciples of Jesus part is non-negotiable. We should be making decisions as a church family and really as individual Christians through that filter. Will it lead us to be able to make more disciples of Jesus? If not, then maybe it's not something we should spend much energy or time or money on. And so First Christian Church exists to make disciples of Jesus. But how? Well, first, by being the family of God. We see the local church as the best representation of what it means to be family in our culture today. Too often, the church has focused on family values and principles that lifted up only the traditional, two parents plus 2.5 kids equation. But our culture looks much different than that in real life, right? There are lots of single parents. There are lots of single people without children. There are married couples who do not have children. And so together, all of those different family sizes and styles, together we represent the family of God because we're all made in God's image and loved by God. The Bible says that as followers of Jesus, we've been adopted into God's family, and so we're brothers and sisters to each other, regardless of our race or nationality or marital status or age or gender. And so the best way for us to make disciples of Jesus in our community is by displaying that we are the family of God together on mission. And so First Christian Church exists to make disciples of Jesus by being the family of God sent into the world on a daily basis. And that word sent is important to us. We're not called to a fortress mentality where we expect the world to find us in here, the church building. Rather, the church is God's people. And yes, we gather, here on Sunday mornings, but we're called to scatter into our community and live out our faith wherever we live, learn, work, or play. God has sent us out into the world, just like he sent Jesus into the world. It's not, a one-day event where we clean up our neighborhood or invite someone to a worship service. Rather, it's something that we're called to 24/7 in all of the places we find ourselves in. And so we are always called to make disciples, but we think we can do it better here at First Christian Church. We can do it better together, not as Lone Range Christians. And we do it not as a part of a program or just a ministry of the church, but we've been called to love our neighbors, our coworkers, our family members, wherever we find them, wherever we live, learn, work, or play. I just hope that helps you understand who we are and what we're seeking to do. In the next video, I'll begin explaining how our core values direct that mission.